You're welcome to FM Technology channel. So we are going to see how we are going to design a the body of the Insure website from where we stopped. So we are going to continue from here. Create another div here. This time you give it a class called box. We are giving a div here. Let's give it a class called box. Then we close it. Go down. Under here, we are going to insert an image. I'm going to insert an image, and the source be / Insure website and image on how we work. Okay, see it here, desktop, how we work. That's the image there. You now close it. Okay, remember, let's just style it at once. We do our styling, style. Okay, before we do this, let's just go to our browser and refresh and see. Now if we scroll down, you see snappy process, what we did, application affordable, see the images and the header, the paragraph, the image header and the paragraph, what we did. Then you scroll down, look at the image that we inserted. So all this thing, we are going to use CSS to style it so that the image will go very well. So let's style it this. Okay, what do you want? First of all, you want our position to be absolute. The position, you want an absolute position. Absolute. Then what next? You the left. You want the left to be 60.2 VW. Then what next? We want the height. We want the height to be 15.9 VW. Again, then the Z index. We want the Z index. Why we are introducing Z index is for the image to stack on top of the box. So that's the meaning of Z index, as I explained last time. The Z index is auto, so we're able to stack. Okay, you're done with the styling of this. Now scroll down. Let's go down. Okay, so we are going to insert another div under the image. We are going to insert another div under this image. That's div. Then we close it, bring it down. Then this, we introduce a header, h1. Close it. Then what are we going to type in here? We'll type in find out more about. We introduce the break rule, br. So I bring it down. Find out more about how we work. Okay, that's it. So we style it. We choose style our header. So we want the padding left. padding left to be 4 VW. That's a padding left 4 VW. Okay, we want the font family to be Arial narrow bold. So that's the font family you want. And the next thing that you want also, you want the font size to be 3 VW. Font size 3 VW. That's 3 VW. And the next thing is the color. You want the text color to be white. Type in white and you close it. So that is that for your header. So the next thing that you're going to do, you're going to introduce another div below this. Introduce a div that will carry your h, that will carry your link. That is A. To introduce a link, you use A to introduce that link. So you introduce your h reference, and there you put hash there. So from there we are going to introduce a class that we will be able to style it. This class we are going to call it, I'm going to call it how. That's the class that we are going to call it. Then here for this reference is how we work. Okay, that is it. I think that is all. Alright, so let's just go to our browser and refresh and see what we have done. So you screws, that is what we have done. Now we are just going to insert the styling in our style sheet. So I'm just going to pause the video and paste the styling, then I will later explain. We go to our style sheet, then below the container we paste the styles for what we just did in our HTML. So for the flexbox, this dot flexbox, the class flexbox, let me explain. Now when you look for the class flexbox, let's look for it. Now you see, okay, flexbox, this is the class flexbox here. Flexbox. So everything here from here to this place, from this flexbox here to here, that is what we are going to style everything here. So let's see. Now the background color, we want to change. Remember the background color for this, it is white. We want to change the background color to this. I want to change the background color to this color, something pale navy blue. I want to change the background color to that color. That's the meaning of the background. Then the text color to be white, and the padding left, the space between the left of the text to be 10.6. The padding top 3 VW. The space at the top. Then the height and the width to be auto. The height of the, sorry, that's the flexbox. The flexbox, the display, we want it to be flexed, that is to show in a row. Now this is showing, let me go to the browser. This is the column, it is in a column form, but you want it to be in a row. So when we put flex, the thing will display in a row. That's the meaning of flex. We are using flexbox and the margin between those things should be 2 pixels, and it will justify the content in the center. So when I refresh it, you are going to see, and the width should be 100%. Now the flexbox div, what they mean by the flexbox div here, now this is the flexbox, the class, and the div. This div they are talking about is this different from year to year, from year to year. These 3 things, they want the path length to be 3 VW, that is space between them to be 3 VW, and the box, the class box, this is the class box from year to year. It has the image, how we work, the position, the header, find how we work, and everything here. Now then the styling for it, it is the display should be flexed. Also it should be in a row, not in a column format. The margin between them to be 2 pixels. Justify the content none. Width 78%, height 16 VW, background color will also be the same thing. Then the box sizing should be this, and the margin left 11 VW. Okay, now I go down. Now the box div, also the space between them should be 3 VW. Now how, the class how, now let me scroll down, carry it down, and look for, this is the class how. For only this, you want this to be a button, because when you click on it, it will reference to another thing. Now the border, 1 pixel solid, you change that border to, this is the how. Let me show you here. To your browser, you scroll down, this is the how. Yeah, now when you scroll downward, when I refresh it, you are going to see that it will have a border, and that's the meaning of that border. The border should be solid, the width 6 bit, the text align should be in the center, the margin left 43, the margin top. Now when you hover on it, the background color will change to white, while the color will change, text color will change to black, and the border will disappear. Now let me just go and refresh on my browser. Refresh on my browser, you see everything is arranged in a flex manner. It's no longer a color way. The snappy process, affordable price, people first, everything here is arranged in its order. And when you go downward, you see that this how we work is here. This is the how we work. Everything is okay, everything is here, and it's working very well. So thank you very much, and you see the codes are working very much. Thank you very much. I'm going to see you in the next video. In the next video, we are going to design the footer of this image, and that will be our last video for this tutorial. Thank you, and stay safe.